In the Serbian grain factory of Vojvodina, the Salas Households are synonymous with countryside tourism, and the rich offer and local features are a significant mark of the culture in the province. The guests are coming all around the year, and always for the same reasons: familiar atmosphere, cordial hosts, and tasty food. Jelena Gligoric has more in our regular feature, Beautiful Landmarks of Serbia. One of the first salaši in Vojvodina, opened for the tourists few years ago, is Salas 137 on the road from Subotica to Novi Sad. It is said that some motorized tourists took a break there, and then the word got about the place of good eating and custom made for those with nostalgia for times passed by. At issue is an old property with a household that the enterprising hosts have revived and preserved from deterioration, while offering to their guests the vacation in what is almost museum-like ambience that portrays a traditional peasant way of life. Salas is a household property with a residential building, accompanying facilities, cattle stays, and arable land, which at first was the home of cattle growers and later for farmers too. The word Salas is Hungarian in origin, first used in the 13th century to mark any field bivouac. 5 centuries later, the Salashi of Sombor area were marked in the Austrian military maps. According to some writings, there were 11,000 similar properties in the vicinity of Subotica and another 5,000 around Sombor prior to World War I. Rich landowners had their Salas locations on the arable land, while the poor ones made theirs in swamps and wastelands. In the complexes of so-called gentry Salas households used to be as well the villas and summer houses of city lawyers, doctors, and rich merchants. With vineyards and orchards leaning against them, those properties were like small food factories. After World War II, though, in the process of nationalization, many of these households lost their owners and were left to the truth of time. Fortunately, some enterprising people have come up with the idea of making the Salas heritage an interesting segment of Serbian tourism. With a little imagination and investment, they turned into the oasis where more and more people are coming every weekend from urban centers. Today, there are about 30 such places in Vojvodina, each with nice names and unique appearance. In living rooms and salons, the fire is cracking in ceramic stoves more than a century old. In bedroom, handmade covers lie on the wooden floors. The guests sleep in exquisite beds made of hand-carved wood and in embroidered sheets. A lot of effort has been invested in reviving these facilities and preserving their authentic looks, and in order to provide comfort for the tourists. Some of the Salas properties also include fish ponds, mini zoo, sport courts, and horseback riding and sightseeing tours in horse carts, while the food is served with sounds of traditional tambourines music. At the Zekin Salas in Grčedin on the Danube banks, the regional wine restaurant has been opened recently, serving 47 source of wines from cellars in Srem.